Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Hidden, how are you? Make sure I got my other side of the YouTube turned off. There we go. Oh wait, it's not bothering us. Hey Shroom Day, how are you? Hidden, what you been up to? I got in a really decent looking purchase this. I'll show it to you. Switch the camera over here so you can see it. Going to the coin show after church. Well, yeah, I would love to go. Camera, we want to behave. Come on. That's what I just got in the mail. 1808. She's not in the greatest of shape, but she still is a half cent. 1808 half cent. Someday I can do an upgrade on these. Come along, so got it right there, 1808. And she's found her home. I still got quite a few to go. I got the 57, the 51, 50, the 37, the token. I need the 37 token. What's funny is they had the 37 tokens for the large cents, but they didn't put that inside the dance co for the large cents. Why didn't they put tokens in for 37 in the dance co for the large cents? If they did it for the half cents, it doesn't make sense. And I got a really nice 1906 wide date cent. Hey, Silver Keys, how are you? CJ, how's it going? Good morning. Silver Spurs, awesome to see you. Like Silver Keys say, I will join you in about an hour. Okay, sounds great. You have a lot of goodies. Me and that auto. In there, okay. It's down in there. Okay. I was just concerned that this thing was going to continue to swing. See, it's still moving. Like for democracy. How are you? I know Ashes is not going to be here today. He is teaching. Knew he wasn't going to be here today. Keys will be up later. I'm not sure about Southern Point, so if any of you guys want to come up and hang out on the panel here, just chat, talk, have fun. I've got a bunch of nice coins for you guys to look at, and hopefully you'll like them too. Good stuff. Make sure you guys are sharing it out. Hit that like button. Let everybody know that we are live. get Mr. Hidden. My guy can highlight should be a 20 cent. I only have one 20-cent piece. Hey, CJ, how's it going, man? How's life been?
It's my sleep schedule is completely sideways, but other than that, perfect.
Well, awesome. Hey, WTX, how you doing, brother? You're supposed to be getting on a plane. He's heading up to Chicago. He's got a work meeting up there, and he's going to a coin show. So I'm jealous.
That sounds a lot of fun. So I couldn't sleep for obvious reasons because of my sleep schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But I happened to go through and I cherry picked a 1944D Walker with the engraved initials.
Oh, nice.
For not a lot less money than what it's worth. So
wow.
I was
So you said engraved, so it's infused instead of
other way around. So the 44D Walker, there was one die. They think it was one die that the initials were omitted from the die, so they had to engrave the initials into the die, which actually makes them raised on the actual coin versus being infused on the coin, like all the other dies. And I found one, and its ballpark is like MS62 range. But I was actually kind of surprised because I got it from a seller on eBay that I had cherry picked a long time ago. That they got smarter with looking at their coins, so it's been harder and harder to cherry pick off of them.
Right.
But this one I cherry picked off of him, and I'm like,
so what is the value of that in the market right now? Because I was unaware of it.
100, 120.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's really not. And I got it for, I think, around 70. I think is what I got it for.
Yeah, I cherry picked a large cent from one of our local coin shops here because they don't look for errors or anything like that. Well, it had a big cut on it, and I knew what cuts were, so I brought it home and looked it up. And sure enough, it is a rare. It's called the Whale cut, and turned into big money. It turned in from I spent like $30 on the coin, and ends up being a $400 to $500 coin.
Ooh. That's
So I've still got to send that off for grading. I have it. I've got a little tray of stuff I need to send out for grading. But that was one of the cherry picks. I also got a 3-cent piece, 3-cent nickel that has a lamination error. It's a clamshell. So on it, it's peeled up like this, and the entire clamshell is still there. So those are the ones that have higher values. Yeah.
Yeah, when you start getting those more dramatic ones, like the laminations are great to find, but when you have something like that where it's the understanding of when they rolled the metal, it was not mixed.
Yeah, the alloy was
to the consistently that it needs to be, and then when you have that separation of the different metals that basically haven't annealed together correctly. That's so good, dude.
Put the camera out here. Wait for people to get in here. So
I'm also waiting for a coin to show up. So I don't know if you know Blues Coins. He lives down in Oklahoma, and he went to the fun show down there, or the money show. And I had gotten a coin just to fill books, and it was a 1955 Jefferson nickel proof. And when I was looking at it, I'm like, there is something really odd about this. So I kind of looked around, and it was the triple die reverse 55 proof.
That's sweet.
So I sent that coin to him to get it graded, and it came back, and it's so I'm waiting for that to show up, and it got the Proof 67 grade on it.
See, this one's not in the greatest shape, but
I love that. I love everything about that.
I'm going to send that one in just because it's got the clamshell and it's not broken off.
Yeah, I like that.
So, when you get something like that, that's a lot different than just a lamination error at that point, because you've got the whole piece is still there.
Yeah, and that's the step between like minor laminations that you see where like pieces have kind of like started to fold or started to come off.
Yeah.
Or like that one, which is a little bit minor, where you have the opposite end of the spectrum, and it's like a catastrophic failure of the core.
That one had a lamination peel; it came off.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still all there. Here's the cud called the Whale.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I can get my camera to stay in focus. There we go.
I like that. That's good.
So this is the on Cuds on Coins. That's the number for it. The recognized number. 1831 with the whale.
Nice.
Yeah, retained lamination error. Yeah. Or what they call a clamshell. So really cool one there. I have an extremely rare coin here. It's a Canadian.
I'm listening.
Blow this one up a little bigger. Do this. Okay, what's unique about this one? Okay.
Is the water lines?
Well, it's the key date, the 45. Okay. But what's more impressive, it's the 5/5. Okay. And it being a 1945 proof like, scratches you see are actually on the holder there, but it's the 5/5 proof like mint state. You got a Canadian book there?
Yes, I do.
There you go. Yeah, so look at the $45 5/5.
Yeah,
that's what that is. Ooh. Extremely rare coin. But this is an extremely rare set because it's a 1945 proof-like set. It's the entire set. Also. In the Canadian album, it rakes it about, in Canadian money, about in 2005. That's when I had a book for it that I saw it last. This set was about $18,000 in Canadian money.
Yeah, so this book, which is a 2024-25 edition, it's got the 45 5/5 included in the 38,000 mintage VF20 325 for just $1.
Yeah, and this is proof like, and this is mint state.
Yeah, so ballpark. Let's see. MS64, they have it at 2,500. MS65, they have it at 15 grand.
Yeah, so it can be huge. Plus, it has the rest of the set, the proof like set.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes it even more rare. So I want to send it off and get it graded as a complete set and then have it attributed with that 5/5. Yeah, it was a local find that I cherry picked. Well, at first I didn't know what it was because I was just getting into Canada coins at that time. And then I've got some other like rare coins here. Beautiful This one is a 47 with the maple leaf privy. Oh, there you go. Focus. There's the maple leaf right next to 7.
Yep. On the 47.
Yeah, 47. Really, really nice condition.
Take a look at your on your 45 set, the HP underneath the bust. Probably under your scope, and see if there's doubling on the HP.
Okay. Turn my scope on here.
Because there is a listing for a 5/5 double HP, and that kicks it up a little bit. So it looks like that you're going to probably see it more on the P than on the H, but books. That's why books are important.
Yeah. I sold my Canadian book. Well, I gave it to a friend who collects Canadian. When he basically bought all of my collection. Get it just right here. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Yeah, P over P. You see doubling on it.
Five over 5. That's nice. That's a really nice find.
That was kind of an accidental. Here's another really. This one is PL 49.
Is that the dollar, or what is that?
Yeah, that's the dollar. So you can see my pen. That's proof light collection.
The one thing I like about the Canadians is, like, they have a lot of their coinage that is proof, like, just in general, or what they call specimen.
Yeah, they have really great strikes. Just even on the common coins. That one, and then the 47 with the maple leaf. Here's the 64.
Your 47. Is it Canadian 47?
Yeah.
Is it blunt 7 or pointed 7?
This one is a pointed.
Okay. Yeah. That's not bad money. Not bad money anywhere.
What are you looking at there on your price tag?
The 0.7 0.7 mintage is 65,000. VF20 225. Then they have dot. Then they have double, or even double, triple, and quadruple HP versions for the pointed 7.
Good, focus in. Yeah, I'd have to put it on my scope. We're looking at the scope here. Yeah, that doesn't look doubled compared to like the other one did. Stuff like this is a 51S. One is the FS 25 1951 S501.
FS 501.
This is one I cherry picked.
Quarter would be 50.
The repunch mint mark is what it is.
Yep, that one's in the cherry picker's book.
MS65, just the quarter itself. So.
Nice, very nice.
Here's a 64D with the FS 25 1954D 501. Not a bad little cherry pick too.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. You said 501, right?
Yeah, the 501.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey Rosebud, how's it going? Dandy Dave.
like that.
Ron, how are you doing? Or I should say AZ. I'm going to call you AZ for the rest of my life. Ron, but Ron is trying to throw me out. Call you AZ. So this one is a really cool Mexico lamination peel, and it's still there, rolled up. Very dramatic. That one's pretty cool. I have a nice one. I'm going to probably send this one off just to get graded. This is 1935 1 centavo. Really an uncirculated. High grade.
Ooh. Wow.
For a 35, even though it's a 1 centavo, for what I paid for it, it would still make money on that one. This one's a nice one too. This is the 50 cent 1951. And it's the special what do they call it, the specimen, one specimen, 50-cent piece.
See, the Canadians, especially on that side of it, there's so much detail in there.
Oh, I know.
I just love all of the different pieces that they have on that design. Like it's very ornate. I mean, you've got the lyre in there, you've got the maple leaves, you got the flute. Absolutely. Like I love everything about that.
No,
like that's the way that coins, in my opinion, like that's how they should look. Man, I love it.
Like I had the ones that had like the hoof and the zero, and all kinds of stuff. And here's some of my cherry pick too. The 81S proof, type 2.
Type 2 clear.
Clear S, yeah. Plus 81S type 2 proof clear S on the 81 Infinity.
Very nice.
Nice cameo. Both have really nice cameo. Some other ones like that. This one is also a really nice Canadian quarter here. It's a 36. That little dot.
Welcome in, Mama T.
So look up the 36 Canadian quarter with the dot.
36 standby.
Mama T, how are you, beautiful?
6.
Oh, thank you. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you got it. Yeah. Yeah, as I find them, I'm just going to send them to you because I know you love them.
Okay, 36, 25-cent dot. Is it just the dot or is it dot and the bar?
Just the dot.
Just the dot? We're looking at VG8 45 up to XF40 600.
And this one I think is even better than that. Well, maybe not. Hard to say.
Yeah, it jumps between VF20 at 275.
Yeah, it's probably VF.
And then XF40 at 600.
Yeah. That one's getting graded.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, what's up? And then
1 inch.
Probably send this one off for grading. Just because I can. Get focus in. There we go. This is a Condor token, 1793. In the light. There we go. Leda Godiva. But it still has original mint luster on it. That's what's crazy. Get some more light. And then on the back, hidden, look what's on the back.
It's got the elephant. There you go.
Hidden loves elephants. That was a good pickup. And then one of my favorite pickups that I was able to pick up. Get this focus now. Look how nice that looks.
Wow, that's a really good, really nice strike. Yeah. Yeah.
So those are the ones,
100% approved.
yeah, those are ones I'll probably definitely get graded and stuff. Well, how many? But we got 15 people in here. Are you guys ready to get started and have some fun? If you guys want to send in emails, let me get my banner going across the bottom here. Here we go. That will tell you guys where to send your emails. Please include your payment information, how you would like to get paid, whether it's a bin or a auction. Include that in there with the email and the pictures that you want to get your items sold for, or what your items look like and everything. You get nice, good, clear images the best you can. So that is what we can do. You can send in your email to earlybirdtradeday@gmail.com. My payment options are PayPal, and also I have Venmo, and I have Cash App. So, you know, I can get just about anything from you guys. It's all kind of set that way. So we can get rocking and rolling. You guys want to see some coins. So let me put some of these up that I have out on my desk too. They're graders. Okay. First up, I have $3 in face. I have $2 in walkers and $1 in SLQs that are dateless. Okay, right now it is setting at 31. It's probably a little over $31 face. So I am selling them at what I paid for them, $31 face. So if you guys want some silver, this is at $31 face. And I think I'm going to take this off autofocus because it's driving me nuts. There we go. So we have a 40, 35, Billy, an S, 44S, what would you say those initials are incused?
Yeah.
And so you want them where they're raised. That's what you're looking for on the 44.
Yeah, and the specifically the 44D. And the easy way to tell is that if you see like the right side of the W where it comes up, and it looks like a little bar,
Right.
on the engraved, it will look like that it's it's unfinished. Like
Yeah.
there'll be the top bar and then the vertical bar, and then there's a little gap in between those. So like and when you look at the two, the engraved and the incuse, as far as how they look, once you see one, it will instantly stand out.
Oh, wow. Nice thing for me to look at then. I'll look at those at the coin shop. Really, and those out too. So if you guys want some junks, well, it's not really junk silver. I would call it constitutional. There is $3 in face. Hey, Philip the board, how you doing, brother? It's $3 face. It is $31 per dollar face. I have $3 right there. If you guys are looking for some silver, you have that. All right, and I also have some more. We got a 53D, very loved. It is $15. That's the same as this here, all of this. Basically in face. 46D. $43, $42, $41, and then I have an 18 Denver. The 18 Denver is 18.
18 for 18. Very nice.
I mean, it's in whole shape, basically. It's barely readable date. You can just see the 8 and that's it. But that's the reason why it's just $18. And then the D. You guys want some half dollars? If these don't start selling, I'm just going to store them. Put them in a piggy bank. No, add up. Okay, let's get into some really fun stuff. How about some seeded? 1876 seeded with Liberty. Almost all of Liberty is there. You got part of the T, the Y is gone. And a little gash right there. It definitely was used. But what's really nice about this one? This is 76 is a CC.
Below the bow.
Diddy.
So there is on the 76, there is a couple of different versions. And there's one, let's see. I gotta remember. Give me 2 seconds here. I'll remember it. There on, let's see. There is
40.
I gotta look it up now. I'm gonna try to sell your coin right now because there is a very interesting outline for those seated dimes for the 76 specifically.
Is it like the overdates or?
Okay, 76cc specifically on the reverse on the bow. There's a type 1 and a type 2. And how you look at it is on the left-hand side of that ribbon that comes off. On the left-hand side, if it comes to a single point, that's the type 2. If it is a split, that's the type 1.
So this would be a type 2.
So that would be a type 2.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, and that is the less common reverse of those two. So you actually have a variety for that specific coin.
Nice. Hey, hold on to that one then. No one wants to buy
Little
it.
seated die bet education.
Yeah. There's 75. It is about good. Very rough, but it's about good. It is a 1875 seated dime. Asking 10 on it. $18.75 for $10. Any interessante on it? Frosty, my brother, how are you doing?
What's up, Frostbite?
How is Frosty doing? I got some really nice old stuff here. There's another seated dime that I have. This one is a lot older. This is an 1861 with Liberty. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
Oh, that's good.
Liberty, Liberty. One dime. 1861 for 15. 1861. 15. Do have a bunch of, let's do the Merc dimes first. For those. Okay, so I do have a 20S. This is a 20S Merc dime. $4. So earlier date Merc Dimes is what I've got. The 20S for $4. Also have a 23. A little better condition. That one is also $4. 1923P. Another one. This one's a little bit lower grade, so I put it at $3. Yeah, too bad it's on a 21S. 21S would be in my Merc Dime book. And I've had it. I had the complete set. I had the 16B and everything at one point. Then I bought a house, and that kind of ended it. All right, so now we have some nice Barber dimes. There's your O. And there's your 1894 O. One is 25. Very early date. 1894 O. We have a 1901 for $6. Yeah, definitely WTX. Right, this one is a 1907. I've got 6 on it also. $1908. For $7. Come on, focus. There we go. 1908. I did pick up some seated quarters yesterday to go into my album, which I was pretty excited about. 1912 for $6. $1911 for $6. $1913 $7. $1915 for $7. And a 1916S. One's a little rough. The 16S. Need a 16S. All right, let's get into some Barber quarters then. Okay, interesting one of these. Up a little bit. There we go. 1915, Philadelphia. That one is 13. Hey Scott, how is it? How ya doing? And Mama T's always talking about these Barbers, and I picked up a bunch. She's able to move them. I'm not. She sells them like they're hotcakes. 1912. $12. 1913P. This one is a tough one. It's a $500,000 minted. Less than a $500,000, I would say. So there's your mintage right there, 484,000. This one is $40. Tough date. 1913. I need to get my 1913 $50 too. Philly and the 14 Philly.
That one is one of the lowest mintage.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few others, but it's definitely on like
yeah, one
the
of
top
days.
Basically, top 5 lowest mintage.
Yeah. Like the 1892 O. It's under a million here. This one is 34. This is the 1892. $18.99. We have an 1897. If you see any of these you want, just put bin and the date. They're all just bins. The date and bin. Another 97. If I have duplicates like that, I would put both of them up and then it would be for choice. Choice, as someone would say. $18.95, 13. $13D. $15. Apparently you guys don't like barbers because none of them seem to be going anywhere. There's a 10, 14, an 01, there's a 1902 O, and a 1905. Here's her date too. So those are all your barber quarters. I do have a 1927 Denver. That one is 20. Yeah, me too, Philip. I'm right there with you. This one is a 26 or 9. The way the price of silver has gone up has gone crazy too. Couldn't believe it. Never thought I would see $40 an ounce silver. So this is a 26 Buffalo. Good full strong date, full Liberty. And partial horn. Makes it a VF20. That one is $6. And I have all of this. These are all sterling. More light down here, see if that helps. That sweet spot there. Where's that? Took it off autofocus, but it's still trying to autofocus. I don't get it. Do have
How
some
close
totals.
is your camera?
I'm probably about 10 inches down.
Okay, because if your camera is like too close, then it can't differentiate between the background and the foreground, and that's why it's trying to autofocus. So a lot of these cameras, like the working distance is like like 6 to 8 inches, which is really weird for web cameras. But the more you get closer to them, the harder time that it has.
Gotcha.
Because you're basically too close inside the normal focus range.
Maybe there, a little bit higher. Just there. On autofocus, let me get the manual. Back here. Looks okay there. Okay, let's get back to it. All right, lots of sterling here. Okay, depending on the ring is dependent on the price. Like this one here, I do 15 on it. And I can tell you the size. Let me grab my mandrel. These are all sterling, like I said. This is a size 8.5. The one that you like. One is a size 10.5. These other ones in here. Here we go. One is a size 7.
Hey Ray, Hidden is asking about the elephant ring. He says, I would like the elephant ring you showed me. I think you said $20 on it.
Oh, no. It hasn't sold. Just check your mailbox. And this one is a size 8. Size 9. This one's a little bit larger. It's a size 11. Celtic. Size 9.5. No, just check your hidden. Just check your mailbox, please. That's all you got to do. Keep checking it. Let's take close again. There we go. That one is a 9.5. But there are some really pretty ones in here. This one is really nice looking, big, thick. One would be 25. The birds and the flowers on it. Got some Claddagh rings. There's a couple of these that I've got in here. Oh, there's the other one. Do $15 each on those. Nice little cross. I was tempted just to melt all of these down. But, you know, I end up making something and put them in the furnace. But, you know, they're already they have value because they're just rings already, instead of making something else with them. That's the hard part. Beautiful little dolphin ring. I can always just sell them as a lot also. Right now, it's over, this is, I think, over 6 ounces, all of this. It's over 6 ounces of silver. And
WTX Metal Detecting is asking, what size is the one with the little cross?
okay, let me find it again. Have this one and this one. A or B? This one is a size 9.5 for that one. And this one is a size 7. One is a size 7.
He says A.
Okay, so this one here, like I said, this one is a size 9.5.
Oh, the other one is 7. Okay.
Yeah, the other one is a 7. See, that'll fit my pinky ring. Pretty good size one.
He says, hold the 7 for me and A.
Okay. I'll set those aside for you. I also have this cross ring, which is really kind of neat. It's inner ring. I'll spin on it. Kind of cool too. That one is a size like 4.5. That one's tiny.
Kind of reminiscent of like a toe ring or something.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these are like little women's rings too, so these are all ones I found metal detecting.
Nice.
And this is only probably just a part. This is a small part of all the rest of them that have stones and stuff I have in my cases.
See, if it was me, I would take the ones that are like more generic, and I would probably just melt those.
Sell them to scrap,
and then leave the more decorative ones. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you could do it, because if you have a wide band or something that has a generic flat surface, there are engravers that will buy those and use those for engraving projects. When it's got that nice big surface, there's a lot that you can do with it.
Yeah, is plain band. That one is super tiny. I found a lot of baby rings too, which is crazy. Those nice little sterling charm. Got quite a bit of weight to it. A little charm.
Oh, we got an EC raid coming in.
EC raid, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Like, this is scrap. This is all just scrap silver here. There's 1.5 ounces in there. I've got this marked at 51. Someone wanted to melt it at 51. We got Sean. We've got EC. We've got Bart Cumans, Kane's Coins, Jeff C, Jimmy Lakari, Monkey King Metals is in here. Guys, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Appreciate you guys so much. Let's do some fun here. Let's see if this will work. I'm going to send out some gifting memberships just to throw it out there if you guys want those. Bingo, bango. Look at that. We got Monkey King Metals receives one. WTX grabs one up. We've got Gene Anderson, Philip the Board, and EC. Awesome. See if I have any more that I can give out just for fun. I think it'll give me some more. We'll do some more. There we go. Now we've got hidden Mama T coins. Thomas tripped over a nickel. I dig it. How are you? I dig sheet. And everybody else here. Nice. And Silver Keys is here. Sweet. There you go. Dishing out some membership for you guys. CJ, did you want to sell anything, or are you just up here to hang out?
I got a couple things that I can sell.
All right, let's put you up here and see what we can do for you.
I'll just start off with a couple of things. The first thing is this Standing Liberty Quarters album. This is a Littleton album. I got this in a lot. This is not something that I'm going to collect because obviously I need more shelving because my shelves are full. But this is not something I'm going to collect. This is still brand new. It still has all of the pages, including the flips that are still in the envelope. So I get this one, and this is $20, and that's shipped. So if anybody is looking at putting together a Standing Liberty Quarters in a brand new album, this is up for sale for $20, and that is shipped.
Anybody for $20? $20.
Do my best.
The Vanna White.
Vanna White. Over on this side.
Like Sunday is 20.
So I have that available if anybody wants to get that. I'm not sure if a lot of people have
this silver line. The ounce and a half is $51. Scrap sterling, broken jewelry, odds and ends. $51. You're asking about that.
I have some proof Eisenhowers. I have 1973. I have 3 of these available. These are the copper ones, but as you can tell, they are beautiful.
Minty. Very minty state.
So 1973 proof. These are $5. These are $5 bin. Shipping is $5. So I have 3 of these available. So in case you guys need to complete your Eisenhower set, it's the way to go. So mintage on these is only 2,760,000 and some change. So if you're gonna do it, that's how you do it. So I have those for anybody that wants any of those. I do have the next version of it, so 1973 Eisenhower, but this is the silver proof. So if you guys don't have the silver proofs for the Eisenhower set, this is also the way to go.
The brown ice.
Yep. So this one is going to be $15 bin. Buy now, $15. Show the backside, because you cannot go wrong with
Who sucks? How you doing, brother?
a beautiful proof deep cameo. Proof Eisenhower. Because reasons. So $15 by now. Some more Eisenhower proofs. These are all $5 bins. I have two. Well, I actually have more on some of these, but 1974 proof Eisenhowers. This is the copper nickel, so just the regular clad. I have this one that is a beautiful cameo. Then I also have this one, which I'm not sure if this is going to show up, but this has got some interesting toning on it.
Booty.
So it's got some really nice dark toning that comes across like halfway across the coin. It's really beautiful though. It's also got the dark toning on the back. So if you are into beautiful tone proofs, this is your call. So either one of those, $5, and those are all bins. Then I also have 1977 clad Eisenhower proof, and its brother from another mother, 1978. So all very key coins to complete your Eisenhower set, because that's what's up. So I have some more proofs available. I've got like for the 1974s, I have like 8 of them, because of course I do. I also have the 1976 clad proofs. I have those in raw here. Let's get those out. Those are also $5. I'm gonna put a glove on because these things are in a roll, and I do not want to get my grubby mitts on these things because these things are like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautimous.
Yeah. When your coins can reflect off of the moon, that's what's up. So I'm selling the 76. These are type 1s. Double check. Yeah, type 1. These are $8. That's what they have been selling at, but man, you cannot go wrong with some Eisenhower proofs. And if you don't have Eisenhower proofs in your life, you're missing out. Deep Mirror Fields and Frosted
Hey, Doug Harding, how you doing, bro?
devices. That's what defines a proof.
Hey, Rosebud. Rosebud has sent some emails in too for later. We'll get into those. Hidden, are you still here?
Something about the Eisenhower is just something really cool.
Well, it's also nice that you can complete a full album too, a full Dansko album or an album pretty easily and affordably. Yeah, without like breaking the bank.
So this one I have. So technically, I have this one in a holder right now, but otherwise, this is the one that I actually have a complete set of every single coin.
Yep.
Including proof, including silver. So the only one that I don't have that I actually have coming that I'm going to put down here is the 71D Friendly Eagle. And that will be the 100% including varieties full set, because I also have all 3 reverses of the 1972 Philly, type 1, type 2, type 3. I have it all. So I have 100% complete
That's
set
pretty sweet
of your
It's a good
Eisenhower
feeling, isn't it?
colors. Yeah, I'll tell you what,
That-
been working on that one for a while.
Yeah, it's the hunt. Just the hunt is what makes it
Oh,
fun.
totally. That's what I got for right now. Nobody was
Cool.
interested in it, so I'll hang out.
Sweet. Awesome. All right. Let's head over to emails here. Get some of that done. And we have Rosebud. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Wrong one.
Lisa's in the chat. Welcome in.
Hey, Lisa. How are you?
And Rosebud says that he is here.
Awesome. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some Valcambi bars. He has 2 of them. Remember, we talked about this on Wednesday. It is a bin of $230 plus $6 shipping. He will trade also for 6 retail-friendly coins, bars, or rounds. There is 2 full grams of gold. Gold. Anybody for gold? Looking for gold.
Oh, Ray, I got to tell you this real quick.
Sure.
So I was looking at some local auctions on Proxy Bid, and I normally do it kind of on regular, and they have this one auction that has a bunch of world items like masks and tusks and just all kinds of stuff from all over. And there's one group of vintage coins. And I'm looking through these coins and I notice one of them and I'm like, I know what that is. And the problem is that I have to wait another 5 days for that auction to close.
Yeah.
But they have in this lot of coins, they have, like a couple South American coins. They've got a bunch of early Canadians, but then there's one coin in the middle, like kind of off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
It's an 1805 one Escudo.
Wow.
And I'm like, and just by the looks of it, like it looks like kind of like a brassy coin.
Right.
And I'm like, no, 1805, there wasn't any brass in that time frame.
No, that's
and
gold.
yeah, that's 87.5% gold.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, dude, I hope everybody is sleeping on this one, because
Yeah,
if I can get this lot for under $100, that coin itself is almost $400.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh,
Hey Bart, how you doing, brother? Rosebud says $230 plus $6 shipping. Will trade also. Anybody for the gold? Aiming for the gold. Haven't done that in a while. Push the wrong button and kick yourself out. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. All right, let me get back into the other email here. Hit the back button, but I hit the back button on the wrong part. There we go. All right, next up, Rosebud has a roll of Washington quarters. 1999D Connecticut, asking $12 and $6 shipping. So here is the roll of the Connecticut Denver 1999. Roll of quarters, $12. Anybody for $12 bucks?
Nice.
Doesn't look like it. All right, sorry, Rosebud. Doesn't look like anybody's picking up what you're putting down today. Neither are they for me, so that's okay too. Be here to have fun. All right, well, I'm going to go back through again. We're waiting for Silver Keys to get here. She'll have some goodies that she will be putting up for auction. But since a lot of you guys came in after I went the first time, you guys will get to see this. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, and speaking of our superhero, Miss Silver Keys,
I was lurking.
you're lurking.
I was.
I saw you in the chat, so
I was lurking in the background. We actually just got
Up,
back.
BB.
all right. I do have a bunch of silver in face here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550 in face. So I have walkers. These are all walkers. I think there's one Benji here. Yeah, there's the one Benji. And there is also SLQs. I got some SLQs. They're all dateless. I'm looking for $31 per face. $31 per face. That is what silver is at right now. That's what I paid for it. I'm kind of stuck with that right now. $31 in face. Stop moving. And I also have the 18 Denver. That one is 18. Anybody for some silver constitutional? Anybody buying constitutional? I know Thomas usually does. He likes to stack all the constitutional. And nickels. He likes nickels too. Your pawn shop is still selling dimes at $270. That's not bad.
Wow.
Yeah,
Grab all those up you can.
definitely. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in the stream. Go Sniping Farmer. So that is all what I have in face. Then we have a 1926 Buffalo in VF20. That is $6. Very nice. Full Liberty on it. Liberty Bibberty.
Liberty.
Also
That
19.
is going to live in my head rent free.
It's going to be stuck. 1927D and a 1926. This one is 20. This one is 9. Walkers with nice dates on them. And this one has the Met mark, the D. Sorcerer Stan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right, so here we go. We got barbers. This is Barber Quarters. This is a 1905 Barber Quarter. That one is 20. 19020. One is 12. 1901 for 10. See a date there? Just put the date in and put bin. Okay, let's see. Moosox said, let me get back to BB. Where is it? Yeah,
BB
31
asked.
times face is what it's at right now. That's what I pay. 31 times face. And I have $5.50 in face. This is 1914, 1910, 1915, 1913D. If silver keeps at the price that it's at, that's going to be what we have to pay for it. Maybe even more if it keeps going up too. Nuts. 13D. 1895. Our recorder. I have a couple of the 97s are the same price. You get to choose. For both 12. Here's a 99. $1892S. The 1892S half dollar is what I need. After I sold my album Almost Complete Barber Halves, I'm rebuilding it now. Slowly picking one up here and there every once in a while. 1892S, that one is 34, under $1 million minted. 1913, under $500,000 minted. That one is 40. $1912. And 1915. You have some seated stuff here. We got an 1861. That one is 15. That is a seated dime. It was a quarter. These are all quarters. Yeah, I need the 1892S. That's what I need. But it's an 1892S barber quarter. The only halves I have are walkers and up. Hold on, guys, just a moment. I'm gonna text here real quick. There we go. Okay, sorry. All right, here we go. Yeah, I need to have to, yeah. I had, the only one I didn't have was the 92O in my last set that I had when I sold the album. Now I have that, and now I've got to rebuild the whole album. I had the 13 Philly, the 14 Philly, all the tough dates. Right, 1861 Seated Liberty half, I'm not half, this is a dime. Get myself confused. Seated dime, 1861 for 15. Why it's not playing nice, I do not know. It's driving me nuts. Turn off this light. Let's go with that one a little softer. There we go. Yeah, I have the 92O. I bought that one from Ashes. 1861. Okay. Nothing on that seated dime. Okay, this one is an 1875 seated quarter. I mean, seated dime. Now I am losing my mind. Ah, you're welcome, BB. I don't know
The
how
other
many.
quarter, right?
Huh?
The other quarter.
The other quarter. Yeah, the other kind of quarter. My other left. With 1875 seated dime for $10. We also have the beautiful 1876 DC. This is the Carson City. Low. Okay. Reset this focus again. Set it back to autofocus. It's driving me nuts. Do I have the camera?
Oh, if it almost did it there just really quick. Oh, there you go.
1876. Carson City. That one is 40. And it is a type 2. What we found out today. All right, here we go. VG8, 1923. $3. I do have 2 of the 1923s. This one's a little better condition. That one is 4. You need a 1923 Philly mark dime.
BB says so. $2 face is 62. Is that
Yes.
what's he asking about?
Yeah, I'm doing 31 times face per dollar.
Yeah. So $2 face is 62. BB.
62, yep. And I also have a 20S. $4. Already went through these. Did I go through the Barber Dimes? I don't know if I went through the Barber Dimes yet. Okay, Barber Dimes. 1916S. $4. $1915. $7. 1913 for 7. 1911, 6. 1912, so 6. 1908, 7. 1907, 6. And 1901 for 6. And then there's an 1894 O. 1894 O Barber dime. Already did those. And I do have the silver. This is 1.5 ounces of sterling, and I've got it at $51. Scrap silver, $51. Show the 1915 S dime again. It's not an S, it is a Philly. Not the S. That one's the S. The 16 is an S. It'll beat up. The one that's much lower. Showed those two. Right. And I do have a bunch of silver rings. If you guys are interested in those, I can show those too. All right, we're going to hand it over to Silver Keys. You ready?
Sure thing.
All right. There we go.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, folks. I don't know. Has Ben been in here? Just
I have not
curious.
seen them today.
Okay. Well, I'll show this once, but I'll probably have to show it again tomorrow. Ben, I received the SMS set, and it will go into the St. Jude's box. Just wanted proof that it arrived safely. All right, folks. I have here a Reckless Metals.
Thought it
This
was a
is
lobster.
Sorry, what was that?
I thought it was, when it was blurred a little bit, it looked like a lobster.
A lobster claw. This is called a Glimmer of Light, and this is pressed. It is not poured, it's pressed. But it is numbered, it's 126. If you go out on their website, you can find this on the website. It is listed at 50.08 when I last checked, and I'm sure it's gone up since then because the price of silver has gone up. And it looks like they are adjusting their prices accordingly. I am asking 48 for it. It is 1 ounce.
Phoebe says, I'll have a 2025 piece dollar. Nice. You thought it was a scorpion. Yeah, at first it looked like it was a lobster on a plate or something. It looked like it was a little
Yeah.
blurry. It was a little blurry. See, it looks like a lobster, and then it comes into focus. There you go. And then you're like, oh, that's not a lobster.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, because the bottom of it looks like the tail, and then the fingers of the bones look like
Yeah.
the scrolling of the lobster tail, and then
All right. BB Stacking says I'll pass on the 2025 piece. I have a 2025 piece. This is an extra one. Comes with all the OGP. I haven't. Here we are. They were 91 at the mint. I am asking, let's do 89.
I already have a bin.
Oh, all right, Ray, you got it. Now this is not, I mean, this is just the regular,
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna pull it out and just go into my album anyway.
okay, perfect. You got it, Ray. And you have a wallet with me. So we good that way. Let me just write her down here. All right, I will set that aside. Anybody here for
We made a sale. Finally.
anybody here for gold? Yeah, wahoo, a sale.
Yeah, we made
Thank you for
one
that.
sale today. That was it.
All right, this is a $5 American Gold Eagle. OGP again. It is from 2004. It weighs 1/10 of an ounce. And I got my information from Ashes on it. So he sent me the screenshot of Gray Sheet. This is again the 2004. The original government packaging. I can tell you I paid more than that for it. So retail is $500. I'm asking $450 on it. Any Libertads? I do not have any Libertads. Ray, do you have any?
Well, he knows that I have them, but I ain't selling those.
All right. Oh, let me shut this. Gold's gonna, you need a 2016. I will look to see if I have one, all things silver.
A Trime.
All right, this is a Trime. Yes, 1853. As you can see right there, I'm asking 25 on this starting bid, 25.
What's the date on it again? A 53?
53.
Oh, okay. Prime time.
This one wasn't in as good a shape as the 51 that you got, so I didn't have to pay quite as much for it. Still a 53. Trime. All right. Here we're having a slow day today. That's all right.
Yep. Okay.
I have a Japanese 10 centavos. These were issued in the Philippines during World War II. This one seems to be in nice condition. Has a little bit there at the top edge. And it has probably one fold there in the middle, if you can see that. Buy it now, $5. I have to write that down, all things silver, a 2016. All right, apparently Moosox did not go to that show.
Yeah, thought you were going to a show, bro.
All right. I have a Florida Gold back here. It is the half. I'm asking $8 on that. I also have a Utah Goldback. I have 2 available and a Wyoming Goldback. And I'm asking $9 each choice. The Wyoming Goldback is a 2024. The Utahs, I believe, are 2022. 2021. No interest there. All right. Well, we'll just kind of do a little show and tell here, I feel like. This is a Paraguay note. It is a 1 Guarani. They are no longer in circulation. This is 1952. And I'm asking $5 on it. It's in really crisp condition. Hey, AZ, how are you doing?
We got 28 people in the room. That is awesome. Make sure you guys are sharing it out, hitting that like button.
All right. This is a Polish Zlotsky. It's a 100 Zlotsky. It's withdrawn from circulation in 1995 due to hyperinflation. So these are no longer available. I can get it to, I'm asking $3 on it. from 1988. No takers there. How about we just check these over? Here we have a Brazilian. Is a 500 Cruzados. That is the Brilliant Composer Villalobos. It's kind of a cool artwork there. This one is a Peru. And this one is Argentina. It's a 10,000 peso. And they came out with these to improve the efficiency of the financial systems. This is a counter stamp on it. And I'm asking 5 for that lot. Look at that cool scene on the reverse. Tutan, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's slide those back in here. All right. I have a bicentennial $2 bill. See if I can get it to focus. There you go, 1976 right there. I'm asking $4 on that. No folds, no tears, no pinholes that I can see. $4 on that. And the last two of the currency that I have is, this is a 1 Zhao that was withdrawn from circulation in 1999. So that's withdrawn from circulation. And this is a 1964 1 sen out of Indonesia. See, it has 1964 right there. And that one was demonetized. So they're only sold as collectibles now, only available as collectibles. If you're looking to collect some world currency, and I'm asking $5 on that set. $5 for the 2 of them. I can risky ship those individually, so shipping would not be much on those. Let me move that stuff to the side. Has Casey Rhodes been in here? I'm holding something
Earlier,
for
much
Okay.
earlier. I think I saw it.
Casey, are you lurking about here by any chance? Just going to give you a minute to
To win it.
in. You are. Yeah, just to chime in. No. All right. Well, I'll hang on to it and show it to him later then. I do have some Buffalo nickels. They're $2 each. Nothing stellar. They all have readable dates. They're all circulated with basic traditional wear. I have a 37, I have 36, 36, 35, 29, 29, 29, 28, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 25, and the 23, I have $3 on it. That's a lower mintage year. If anybody's interested in Buffalo nickels. They might have to go to St. Jude's, maybe. Maybe. All right, that's all I've got, Ray.
Okay. I do have
Gold.
an email. All right, you want to give another shot, CJ?
Yeah, I got a couple more. Okay. I saw that there was some interest for some Morgans in the chat. So I had to go search around because, you know, I got shelves of stuff that
Yep.
I 1900 Morgan. So I got this graded out at about a good 4. But if it's something that if you want something that will fill a hole, this will fill a hole. So mintage on the 1900 O is going to be just over 12.5 million. So it's good to average. Good average. And I got let's just do $30 bin, the 1900 O. So I had to double check because I've got 2 different Morgan books. So I was like, I have it marked, but I don't know where I have it marked at, whether it's extra or it's in my book. So double check my book. I already have a better version. So this one is up for grabs. 1900 O Morgan. If you needed that one.
And how much were you asking on it?
30.
That's under melt.
And then I also have 2. This will be choice. Choice of 1921 Morgans. So A or B, also $30. Anybody wants one of those? I have 2 of those available as well. There we go. There's the front. And then the back. The back. So,
Anybody wants some Morgans?
Morgans. BB says that he wants all 3.
Nice.
Got it. I will put my stuff in the chat. Stand by. I have.
I just put up a poll. I want to see what you guys think.
I also have Venmo as well. So sleep is an amazing thing when it works.
Yeah, Mama T is right. You can't get Morgans for 30 anymore. Well,
No.
Cash App BB. Yes, I do have Cash App as well. I do have Cash App.
We made a sale.
Can confirm. Do have Cash App. And that is going to be right.
Now we have 13 votes. 14 votes. You guys haven't voted, get in there and vote. Let's see what your gut thoughts are on that.
BB, my email is the same as my PayPal. I put it up there. So it's just cjscoincrafts@gmail.com. Put it back in here for you. Right. Albums. If anybody's looking for an album, Littleton album, brand new. Still got the stuff in here. The sliders are right here in the envelope. And then, so this is brand new, has not been used. This is for the Stand in Liberty Quarters Littleton album. This Littleton album LCA 57. So you can check it online as far as comparison. $20, and that is a shipped price. So if you guys are looking at doing a Stand in Liberty quarter and a great album set, it's a great option for you. Normally, these things brand new are $35 to $40. Used, you can get them for maybe $12 to $15. Brand new, $20 shipped. So if you're looking for Stand in Liberty quarter album, right there. I have a couple of pages for. That's gonna be a problem. Also for Littleton albums, in case you guys have any of those. I like the Littletons a little bit better than I like the Whitmans. They kind of, to me, they feel a little bit more like the Danskos, but I don't know. I have a preference over some of them, so I'm a little bit different. But I have individual blank pages. So Littleton page, I have quarter blank, I have a small dollar blank. These are brand new in their packaging. Small dollars. So small dollars is going to be your Sacagaweas, your Susan B. Anthony's, your presidentials. Those are all going to be under the small dollars. And I also have a nickel. And these are all going to be $5 BIN each. So these are normally $8 to $11. All roads lead to Danskos. That's right. But also, if you can't, in terms of your collection, if you can't afford or can't justify $60 to $75 for a single album, Littletons are a great option. I'm just saying.
Yeah, when I started out, that's all I had was Littleton. I bought like every album they made, throwing them up.
I have some. So I started with Whitman's. Specifically, I started with the folders, like the trifolds, and then I'm like these trifolds are just not doing it for me because I want to see the back, right?
Right. Exactly.
And that's when I got into the actual albums, and then it was like Danskos are really expensive. You know, when you're looking at discounted at $55 each, and when you're talking a set like Morgan's or Lincoln's, where you have to buy 3 or 4 of them to complete the whole set, that gets expensive really quick. So the Littletons, I started going to the Littletons, I think about 3 years ago. So I have a pretty good set of Littletons because they're just about up there in terms of quality, as far as what what
Oh,
what
thank you,
what I
Keith.
feel like, and you know, and this fact that you can get pretty good stuff. So another thing that I have is that if you do have Littletons, I don't have any examples because they're up there, but the anti-corrosion sheets,
Yeah.
you guys have seen those. They're kind of like a big copper sheet. I have more than 20 of those available, and those also at $8 each. So those normally go for $12 to $15 for a set of 2 in a single package. But I have been consistently selling those. I've sold a handful of those at $8. So again, and it goes in here. In the Littletons, they're specifically set up for the Littletons, but in case you're interested, I also have those available.
Hey, Felty, how you doing, brother?
What's up, Felty? Chief Coin Supply has good prices on Danskos. Okay, I'll check them out. There's a couple of ones that that I look for. I usually look for them on auctions or just kind of float around. But if I can get a Dansko for a good deal, or if it's like really specific, like there's kind of some specific sets that there's only certain manufacturers that make albums for certain ranges, then yeah, I'll have to get those. My next realm is going to be the Canadians, because I'm starting to look at the Lighthouse collection for the Canadians. They have a full line of like full color albums that I'm particularly interested in, but we'll see. That's something else. In case you guys were not here earlier, I have Eisenhower proofs. So if you guys are looking for Eisenhower proofs, something like that right there. 1973. These are, I have three of them available. And these are all beautiful, deep cameo, glossy mirror fields. 1973. These 3 are the copper nickel, so it's just a standard clad, $5 each, and those are all buy it now. I also have these 1973 silver proof, because there's nothing better than an Eisenhower unless it's a silver proof Eisenhower, because that's the best that you can get. So the 73 silver proof, that's going to be 15. Also buy it now, in case you guys need that one. 1974 proof, got a couple of versions. I have just a regular, beautiful, clean proof, $5. And then I also have a beautifully toned. So if you're into the toners for the proofs, again, $5, buy it now. In case you're into the tone, I really like the back of this because this gives this so much character. It's got yellows and purples, and it's just a beautiful toned proof. Of these, I haven't seen too many toned ones, so in case you're into those. Last 2 is going to be 77 and 78, also $5 buy now. Again, there's nothing better than beautiful glossy mirror fields and beautifully brilliant frosted devices on your Eisenhower proofs. These are the clads, $5 each. All right, that's what I got for right now, man.
All right. Keys, you want to go? Well, Keys, you want to go again? Well, let me do I'm going to do Rosebud's emails real quick again.
Yeah, run through those emails.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got gold. We have 2 1-gram Bacumbi bars. Rosebud is asking $230 plus $6 shipped, so $236 to your house. $236 to your house. Anybody for 236, and it will show up at your door. Get 2 grams. $236. Just right at spot for a gram of gold. Maybe a little under. Anybody? 236. Or trade. You can also trade too. Rosebud is also asking up to 6 ounces of silver generics if you're interested in doing a swap. If you want to see the backside, it's just goldy. All right, next up, we do have, well, that's the wrong one, clicking, click, click. All right, so this is a roll of circulated Washington quarters, 40 coins, original bank wrap roll with an ender of a 1999 Denver, Connecticut, asking $12 plus $6 shipping. Original bank wrap roll of quarters. Any interest on it? Anybody? All right, well, that is all of our emails for the moment. Bring Miss Keys back up.
All right. Ben, if you're in here, chime in the chat, if you would. I just wanted you to know that I got the item for St. Jude's.
Ben. DJ Ben. What you been doing, Ben?
Ben. Oh, Ben.
We call you Jack, so you don't come back. It'll be Ben. Be in here.
All things silver. I have one in my personal stack. It is a Proof 2016. And it is a West Point. Ask would be 460 if you're interested. Otherwise, I'll put it back in the safe. This one is a 2004 Gold Eagle. It is a 1/10 ounce.
All right. I'm going to look at the survey we did, and we had up to 26 votes, and 23% of you guys said that you are not afraid to buy silver at this time. I mean, 23 said you are afraid to buy silver at this time, and 77% of you said no, you're not afraid to buy silver at this time. Very cool.
Sweet. I have the Reckless Metals 1 ounce. This is not a pour, it is pressed. If I can hang on to it here. It's not a lobster claw.
Looks like a lobster on a plate. Well, it focuses in.
Well, it focused earlier, what the heck? No, it doesn't want to. Whatever your camera has is infectious,
I
apparently.
know. It's viral. There it goes.
There we are. This is called A Glimmer of Light. It is numbered 126. They are available on the Reckless Metal websites. When I last checked, this was $50.08. I'm asking $48 for it. Once again, I'll show this Trime. 1853 Trime. I'm asking 25 on this. $18.53. Dropsy. Ah, the dog says she wants in. No interest on that. All right. I'll call it good, Ray.
Awesome. Do a little show and tell here. This is another pickup I just picked up at the coin shop. The 4th. Carlos the 4th. One is an 1807. Just picked that one up. Really nice condition. Look at that. A sweet spot. Focal point. That is very nice. You got the beautiful edge design. Feel pretty hot outside, EC, when they're in use, and I bet it is. Need to come back down there and see you guys.
Hey, EC, how's it going? Loving the updates. That Dime Time Challenge is sure growing.
Yeah, that was a very nice coin there. Use. So I have the 06. Well, I have an 01, 02, an 06, and now the 07 goes there. I have some earlier ones like Pillar and Globe. Cob. Beautiful cob with chop marks on it. Date on it is 1756. I mean 1752. And I have a 92, 93, 1791. Why it's down there, not up there. Get that out of the way. Okay. Really nice. 1791 also. So this is my old Spanish 8 real album that I've made up. Which one was this one? That's an 06. Here's the 10. A few of those, and then I got some of these here also. There's 16, 19. You've got 21. And this one is also at 21. another 21, but they're different mints. That's why there's 3 of those, and then I have a 22. I think that's the latest one of those I have.
Mama T says, Ray, we got our drop in today from Bob. One of the coins is a Mexican one marked rare. We know nothing about it. Maybe you would.
Yeah, just have him send me a picture of it. He can just text me. He's got my number, so he can just text me. I also have these. Pretty cool too. For the 2 reals. This one is 1723. And I have a 1721, a 37, and a 48 on those. Other ones, nice early 1733. Yeah, this is the old Mexico silver. I have here is Guatemala, 1831, itty bitty tiny coin. And here's, I mean, it's very small. It's a quarter real. So I got a bunch of 2s, some 4s, and then we get into the coppers, which is kind of cool here. Like, these would be considered also colonial coppers. Like this one is a 1626. It is a 16 Maravedis. Maravedis are your coppers. Nice old Spanish coins. Here's another one. This one is a 2 Maravedis, 1621. A little note there for it. I have a shipwreck one here too. This one's silver 1711. Then a bunch of cobs, copper cobs. And I knew, like, this one is super tiny, but it is a coin. 8-karat gold. Spain. 1898. Really going here, but it is a gold coin, so I have to stuck it in here. Cool. All of these cut cobs are all 1600s. Some of them will have dates or partial dates on them. 1700s, sometimes even 1600s. Like this one has a date. On 1734, I believe. 1734. So this is my pirate treasure album, is what I would call it. Another pillars and globes. And I've collected these for many, many, many years. And I have nowhere near what, and I have some more coming too that I've picked up. Pretty cool stuff too. Or 8 reals. So I do still have a bunch of silver. As Rena says, $31 face. $31 times $1 face. You guys are interested in that. Otherwise, it's going to go into my deep stack, not come back. Jack. No more, no more, no more. We have $1 in SLQs, so they're all dateless. Let me know if you guys have any interest. All right, guys. Well, let's see who else is on because it is DEAE today. See who's out in the community.
Blah, blah,
Run.
blah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is.
Big Flip is streaming tonight, folks. So I'll drop his link. Make sure you go grab it up, put the notification on. So when he goes live, you get that notification.
Another half. Okay. So it looks like the only person I knew who is running right at the moment is wait, is Benji running? Benji was running earlier today though. I don't see anybody who is up and going right now.
All right, folks, take a break, grab some lunch or mid-afternoon snack, whatever. Take a little nap and be back at Big Flips.
Yep. Do big flips. And then as of tomorrow, we have Mama T's all day long. So definitely be there or be square. And we also have Ashes says he's not running tomorrow night. Is that right?
Correct.
Or- okay,
Yeah,
so he's not running tomorrow.
I will run in his stead.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. And then Wednesday with you again, and then back here on Saturday. We also have Big T on Monday night. I think he's posted a video of some of the stuff that he's already got. Some really cool stuff. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. And I love you all. And we will catch you on our next stream. Bye, guys. And we'll hit end and go to our little countdown, and then it will go back to us. All right.